So I've added Menace Phase to my deck for just this matchup, but I think I pull it. I don't think I started over, I guess, Belden's Eye. Maybe I should start it over Belden's Eye. He has noted that he has a bad hand. I, on the other hand, have the Menace Fade, so this isn't exactly going to be much of a test of whether I need to start it or not. We, of course, place out a play, drop his prize, as is required. So he has a different start than Steven Salucci did, which makes me think it's a different deck. It may not be the... So he didn't pull, so he had the third marker in his opening hand, so that means he can't pull Walker Garrison. Definitely better than the alternative, which is having the Walker Garrison, not being able to pull the third marker. Most people play 2 Walker Garrisons to avoid that eventuality. So he has Decree, which makes this Pukamur not an especially good card. But yeah, we would expect him to have Decree here. He only has 1 non-battleground, which makes Overseer not particularly great, but I think I still Belden's Eye for it. It's mean less than 6. Has the Power Destiny, and, you know, is a Walkling, so now it activates +2 for me, so it's definitely worth it. No longer a question. Grabs Viviers, yeah, as expected. So he really burnt the cards in his hand. Yeah, he got really unlucky getting Fondor and the third marker in his opening hand. That's like drawing a 6-card hand, basically, because he could have pulled those both from reserve. So activate 9. Gonna search for Cloud City site with my objective and see what's in there. Harksef. No Overseer. I wonder what the percentage of the times I draw or I activate one or the other is. Seems ridiculous. Alright, so I might as well Belden's Eye for Dash Render. I mean, I can always... Alright, so basically that saves me 2 force. Once we get it out. I was thinking I could always squadron assignments for Harken the Overseer next turn, but that would require me to draw one or the other. What Cloud City saved? Alright, so the Upper Plaza corridor is in there. Pull that. Maybe I just pull Wedge. Yeah. Actually, it only saves me 1 force if I Belden's Eye this, because Outrider costs -1 on the next turn. Anyway. So the other question is, do I... Actually, I think I might Wedge to Hoth, Pukamur, into Cloud City. Start some damage going. He's only got 4 cards in hand. No, not really. I don't really want to do that. Might just wedge to Hoth though. Should wedge go to Hoth or Cloud City? Hoth. This also makes him pull Battle Plan. And play Man's Fate now. I guess it plays around uncertain in the future, so whatever. And I'll draw all these. So Overseer will be in my reserve next turn. The only question is, will Harksef? This card is pretty bad in this match, but can get oh wait, no, Chewie's in reserve. So yeah, I'll lose this. Usually I don't like losing cards in hand, but this card is not ideal in this matchup. Did you mean to give that to her? Or did she grab it from your hand? Oh, okay. Oh, did she bite you? Did she bite your hand? Oh, she just missed it and it fell to the ground? You clumsy girl, Ginger. She picked it up though. Hey. Leave that alone. So there's the battle order pull. Doesn't take up one of our shield pulls, but now it won't take up one of mine. So okay. I don't pay to drain because this is not the kind of deck that wants to pay to drain. I don't really even want to pay to search for a site when there's only, let's see, was the West Gallery? Yeah, the West Gallery was in there last turn. So there's not that huge of a chance that it's in there. So I want to Belden's Eye this turn no matter what because I'm going to flip. Hopefully Harksef will be in there. If not, hopefully Dash will be in there. If not, I can't do anything. But I'll still flip. So, I'll search with Belden's Eye first. no Cloud City site, but I do get these two. So 9, and then I'll reevaluate. Could conceivably play Outrider with dash, but I don't see that being very good. Alright. So if I Pukumer, I force him to decree this coming turn. Is that good? Yeah, let's go ahead and... No, I keeping, which means I can't play Corn as well. So, I get the West Gallery, I'll take the leader here. Kind of hoping for like Lobot or something free that I could get to the North Corridor. And presumably he does have something to control that second Hoth battleground. So do I want this? So I'm going to activate 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 next turn, which I feel is probably enough that I'd rather protect my space things. But I'll take the leader. And that's what I'll do. Now I'll draw. Good. Oops. This time I will lose from reserve. I also have Menace Fades going, which is nice already. Okay, yeah, he does have space, so he's attacking space. And presumably he's going to want to kill Wedge and fulfill Decree that way, so I foresee a Thrawn coming. Hopefully it doesn't Admiral's Order here. So before deploy, he wants to do something else. He's gonna force push. So yeah, if he brings enough power, and I'm not going to try to peel cards to keep Wedge alive, I don't think. Depends on how much I'd have to peel. I guess because it offsets if he doesn't have anything else to decree. Keeping Wedge here both gives me the advantage of having the power 6 plus Wedge's text, which I can use with Cornhorn, and gives me 2 damage for him not having Decree. That keeps Pukamir's text active. So we'll have to see how the game play, how things shake out. Yep, he does replace my Arrow's Order. Okay. So he's got 12 to my 6 right now. I'm definitely well down in power. Who out of nowhere doesn't help me because Wedge draws if unable to otherwise, and that adds a Destiny. So I'll only have 1. And Zuckuss is missed. Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh, Grand Alma Thrawn instead of Zuckuss. That's pretty much the same thing. Doesn't break my immunity, but he's got 19 to my 6, 8. So I peel 11 here to keep Wedge alive. I'm pretty sure it's not good to do that. Well, let's think about it more. So let's see, he might shuttle down, but that's fine with me, because I'll presumably get this, but if he has barrier... And Falcon is pretty much just as good against, or if Wedge isn't there, but let's see. I kind of want to add Corrin to Wedge and cancel Destiny as well, which makes me... But what if I lose Captain Han? Yeah. I've got a pretty high probability of losing Captain Han if I top deck 11. So I should lose Wedge. Let's take the celebration. Oh wait, it's this celebration, not the... Alright, well, either way, taking R2D2 and Red 5 is fine. Alright. Now. So I search my force pile now. Let's see here. No barrier or anything like that. Captain Hunt isn't that great of an attack if he has he gets 2 destiny, so I don't really want to attack with Captain Han, especially if he's in Imperial Command. It's entirely possible that I'd lose someone and he wouldn't. It's a bad attack. I could just take Celebration. There's 2 paths. I'd grab Masterful Move and use Obi-Wan to get it back. Get the Celebration back. Alright, so let's just do that. And we'll set this up like this. Should I go ahead and pull Han right now? Yeah, I probably should. I'm weak to Darth Maul though if I do it like this. I don't want to get my Celebration canceled by Darth Maul. I can't pull Luke. Alright, so maybe the Celebration was a next turn play. Next turn I can pull Luke and do all this. So then I might should I go to Fondor with this? With Han. I feel like he probably doesn't have Darth Maul, but I'd rather not risk that. I think I just go to Bespin. And of course I pull the docking bay. Let's put that over here. We'll pull aim high to make him retrieve for firepower, or make him spend 1 to retrieve for firepower. And I think I just draw some more. Yeah, let's draw. Okay, that's actually not a bad card. That's a good card to have. Alright. So he causes 4 damage this coming turn. That's pretty good for this match when we've both got the Decree / Menace Fades going. I'm going to want to get, once I get things set up, I'm going to want to cycle Admiral's orders to replace his. definitely did not want to seat Luke Skywalker in my force pile now, still, because that was who I was hoping to pull with Squadron Assignments next turn. I'm going to need Obi-Wan Kenobi at some point, so let's take him. Alright, so free ride is no good. We'll lose that. The rest will have to come from reserve. 2. That's good. 3. I'm fine with all those top decks, although barrier, yeah, I would like to have had barrier. So he has 2 Walker Garrisons in reserve. That means he probably doesn't have one in hand. So I don't need to worry about that. Wait, was there? I don't think there was anything from Blizzard to pull. Yeah, there are no characters in reserve. But it does give him more, what do you call it? You may start your landing damage. Not insignificant. Oh wait, so he does have the Nightfall stuff. Oh. Okay. You're gonna play, yeah, alright, I was about to say. Alright, so if that pretty much means I'm not going to attack him now. Okay, good thing I didn't play Corrin yet. So now one thing that means also is that he can move Chimera without endangering his decree, but that seems like not a great plan because I'd kind of own him. Alright. So. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So I can actually get up to 17. Yeah, so actually probably wouldn't have had Luke in reserve next turn anyway. Although I do have Anakin in reserve right now, so I could pull someone out of reserve if I wanted. But I'd also kind of rather have Luke out because he does the retrieval. So the question is pull Anakin from reserve or have the better pilot out. At this point I'd rather have the better pilot. So this is 4, 8, 9, 15, 16, Set save 3. I don't really need alternatives to fighting. What with that group, I don't think. Yeah, that seems unnecessary. Most of his cards in reserve for interrupts, so let's go ahead and use this. It is indeed an interrupt. Let's play Luke here. Corin. Oh jeez, never Aono. Corin's lost. Six for Obi-Wan there. Play the celebration. And let's see, I can use one to make him use one. Activate 17. I guess that's worth it. Although that means I have a smaller force pile next for his turn. So probably don't want to do that. Oh no, that means that he can't retrieve with firepower if I make him use one here. See, Andy only has 5 cards in hand, so I guess let's go ahead and move Pukamur out. I can always path Obi in if I need to, if he tries to take advantage. Or I could path Pukamur out. Although I would lose to firepower if I do that. Let's grab something with keeping. Here. I think I kind of want the second. No, I want more characters to get to Cloud City sites. This guy draws on his own, so. Alright, Ken and Jairus, let's just lose everything from reserve here. There's that Anakin I was talking about before. You got control, I'm fine losing. His Admiral's Order, Lando, that's, again, okay with me. There aren't too many cards I really care about at this point. Oh, that's right, that's 2 Force Humor start landing. So I lost All-Wings combo and KFC. Again, fine with that. So he causes 5 damage, but right now I'm retrieving 4. He's probably going to do something to disrupt that. He might even masterful move, which would be the worst case scenario for me. That's another reason not to lose any cards from hand right now, is because I want to have excess junk cards in hand to Obi-Wan away. But I'm definitely running low on life force. So he does have the 6 marker, so he is capable of doing Walker Garrison. Could I have weapons displayed last turn? I think I could have. So I probably should have. I'm definitely going to do it this turn. He deploys another walker. Oh, is he going to be transiting? Oh, the walker's just sitting there, huh? He's gonna barrier, and then I have to lose force to nightfall or frostbite, and then he's got an exposure. So attacking this looks good, but it's a trap, I think. Alright, let's pull the weapons display. Pretty much this is a drain race now. Any force that I can spend on causing more retrieval or anything like that, definitely force well spent. Oh wait, it's out. Alright, so I'll retrieve. Now activate everything. Yeah, there's no point in saving anything. Do I know where any cards... Alright, so I'll grab that. If he has a second masterful move, he's kind of gonna get me here. So yeah, that's the card I at least wanted to see, but I expected it to happen. So let's see. Wait, he does it now. I don't need to Obi-Wan it. I can Luke for it. Let's see, is it worth it? This is actually an interesting question. No. I think I still want to Obi-Wan for it, so I can play it again this turn. Because... yeah. Doing that would cost me 4 force. So let's now keeping... Leia Rebel Princess is actually kind of attractive here. I could put Leia aboard the Falcon and move that over and cancel a couple drains. Probably don't want to do that this coming turn. Maybe I do. What would be better? Yeah, actually this is a pretty good turn to do that. So if I put Leia and Chewie aboard the Falcon, move the Falcon over to Hoth. That's pretty good. It would cost me, including Cannon Jarrus, 12. So that would be everything, so I couldn't even sub. But that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Now let's Obi-Wan, getting rid of these 2 cards. Oops, well, I'm going to swap for the top card of my last pile anyway. And that's not the order I wanted, so it doesn't... I wonder how it decides what order to do it in. Interesting that it doesn't... It should let you choose the order. So now I want to drain. Actually, that kind of is the order that I want to do it in. Do I want Leia to happen first or last? No, he structured it in such a way that I couldn't get the 6 on top. Or could I? Very interesting. Alright, so 3, 7, 11, 12, 13. Is that how I want to do this? Yeah, I think so. So Luke now. 3, 7, 11, 12. Let's see, he gets 2 destiny, I get 2 destiny. I'd really like to have Owlings in my hand for when he commands, though. So what if he kills my Falcon, then moves over? What if I just... yeah. What if I just play Leia, move the Falcon over, and save alternatives to fighting? I think that's better. Yeah, that's actually the best solution here. I don't expect him to have first strike or sense here, but either of those could be bad for me. Yeah, so the way the end of phase works is, or end of turn works is the first thing you ever do in the end of turn is recirculate, and then all other end of turn actions happen after that, including firepower. And firepower works because he's got Fondor here and these two. He only needs one, but he's got two. Alright, so he drains. I'm just gonna lose some Fondor. I'll lose from reserve. Leia. And Leia again. He's got 3 more damage coming my way. I'll just lose those 2 again from reserve. And dash. Conquest could also be really bad for me here if he has Conquest B. But I don't think he'd really overpower my Han, or Captain Han. So everyone wonders he's going to be trying to beat down Lisa Serlin. That'd be interesting. I haven't seen Maul yet. He could easily be having a Maul with Saber in this deck. So let's see, 2, 3 interrupts, a vehicle, a character, and an effect. That's if by some miracle Lisa is around next turn. She probably won't be. Well, she might be. I might path. Does he have Conquest in his lost pile? That would blow up my alternatives to fighting plan. But I have Fujix, so there's that. And it might even, no, out of nowhere is not immune to sense. Only the Fujix part is. So I'll just Fujix that battle and move on with my life. Although then he threatens Hoth a lot more. Oh good, no Conquest. At least not in Lost Pile, okay. I'm fine with that. So he battles a hoth. Alternatives to fighting that. We'll grab it, so it's a good play, because otherwise I'm just going to retrieve it. Alternatives to fighting again. He battles at the west gallery. Now the question is, what do I do about that? I don't think it's worth pathing anyone in, so we'll just get our destinies. He's got a 5, which kills Lisa, but I've got a 5, which kills Erica. So Zuckus moves to Bespin. So the question is, do I want to battle there? No, I don't think I do, because he'll still have... He has the force to react Chimera over, and that's a battle that would end up going pretty badly for me. Okay, so we'll activate everything, do some force drains. Search my force pile. Probably just want another character to go to the west gallery here. I'm unlikely to be able to get a hit, so I'll take the leader, actually. That reduces his damage by 1. That means I have to play Chewie to the west gallery, though. So is that worth it? I think it kind of is. He didn't... If he had had more things to do with his force, he probably would have done it. Do I want Chewie in space? Not hugely. I'll have 7 ability over there once I move on. Chewie does give me some Sever Stun protection, though. Do we need that? Maybe. Yeah, it's probably worth 1 force to... well, it's also playing Chewie when I might not need him. Chewie might force him to move away. Probably doesn't. He probably doesn't move away. He probably doesn't battle. So, and I'll take the leader also helps in that battle. I could also battle at Hoth. No, well, it's too late for that now. But I couldn't get enough ability to draw against Zuckus, so... Alright, now we'll Luke retrieve, celebrate, play, I'll take the leader, play Chewie. That replaces his Admiral's Order. And I move Falcon over to Hoth. Hope not to get gravity shadowed. And draw a couple. And reduce firepower. that. I'm going to search my force pile here. Loss is probably the best card for me. We'll lose one path. I wonder if my microphone has been unplugged for past ever. Alright, so what do I do here? Which of these cards do I want? It's a hit, does nothing for me right now. But might in the future. Lisa might. I don't have a spy to go to his bridge. If I deploy a character to the third marker, I end up losing a force for... Well, lose a force or frostbite, and then he has to exhaustion it, and then he has to drain. Yeah, so I lose 2 force to make him lose 1. And the docking bay is where Veers is, so that doesn't help. There's not a whole lot of decisions to be made right now. I guess I take it's a hit for the potential if he moves over. Alright, so let's go ahead and Luke to retrieve. Celebrate for 4. Now the problem is, so he gets 2 destiny there. I get 1. My guys have good immunity. I'm immune less than 6 with Overseer. No, I'm immune less than 7 at all my locations. I can save 2 to cancel 1 of his destinies. The question is, does Malos go anywhere? I don't think so. What if I play Malos instead of Falcon, move Overseer to Fondor? It's actually not that bad, huh? Let's see, what am I right now? Yeah, I wouldn't lose, well, yeah, I could lose Leia and Malos and not lose anything critical, and that saves me as opposed to losing those 2. Alright, so let's do that. That means I can't Captain Han, but that's kind of fine. So Malos there, Overseer to Fondor. So now I have Menace Fades going. Oh, what does Binder say? Okay, so cost +1. That's fine. It doesn't want me out of nowhere, which is actually I probably would have wanted to out of nowhere. No, because I anticipate he's going to Imperial Command here anyway. Does that let him fire? Yeah, it does let him firepower playing Malos. I think it's still better. That's actually an interesting question. Maybe that was a mistake. I didn't actually consider that angle, and I should have. So he's saving 3. So is he going to anticipate? No. Okay, so he's only saving 2. I feel like he's going to battle here. Let's see, I can't remember where my 6 was. So lose 1. Oh, can I lose any cards from hand? I don't think I want to lose any of these hand cards right now. Maybe I should lose it to hit. No, let's not. It causes 2 more force loss. I feel like this is the 6 here. Yeah, whatever. It's not the 6. Good. He replaces my Admiral's Order. Okay, now he's setting up for the Walker Garrison. Now I'm going to need to have Menace Fades going for the rest of the game, or I'll just instantly lose. This also is going to be upping his damage with you may start your landing. This is very bad for me. got 9 in terms of destiny. Oh, there's conquest. Oh wow. Might be significantly outpowered here. +2. Yep, so he's got 8, 18, 20, 23. He's got 33 power there. 20, 16. So he's going to have 42, 9 attrition. That's high. Use the Imperial Command to limit me. This is where I wish I'd kept the All-Wings. Although he could conquest it. And the 6 and the 3, so he's at 42. I found the 6, but I'm still only at 24. There's another instance where Chewie would have been good for me. You can have close called. Actually, he's immune, huh? No, not immune. So now I'm down 22. 7, 11, 18. Yeah, I pretty much have to lose the Falcon, or let's see, what if I lose? 41? I had 42. Oh, this is power 5, right? Yep, he's right. Alright, so I'm down 20. So if I lose 7, 11. So I keep one ship and one pilot, and I'd rather that be Luke, because Luke retrieves a card. And what card do I want it to retrieve? Well, it has to be the Falcon, right? 7, 4, yeah, it has to be the Falcon. Which means no more celebration. Ginger, cut it out. Yeah, which means I lose. I think I officially lose the game right now. I don't think there's anything I can do. So he lost Mati. I lose Leia. Han. So he sets up Walker Garrison, or maybe he doesn't even need to. Yeah. Alright, I think... yeah, I do the 4, and I lose. So I'm going to concede here, mostly because I have to go to the bathroom. Good game, guys. Thanks for watching.